What's going on, everybody? This is Super Robot Ed, and today we've got in front of you some Q4 releases of Super 7's Transformers Ultimates, which is a line of non-transforming figures. They're 7-inch scale and they run under the cross brand of the Ultimates lineup. They look very animated in nature, or based on the animation models for Starscream and Optimus. But from what I'm reading, the Bombshell and the Banzaitron are based on their Action Master designs. They're currently up for pre-order at about $54.99. I just checked Big Bad Toy Store. I think you can get all of them for about $214. 7 inches is pretty big. It's about the same size as the red figures. So I don't know. I just feel like all these non-transforming figures are coming out. The red figures are being licensed by Hasbro. These are licensed by Hasbro to Super 7. But we're going to get into it and take a quick look at them. Now, the first one we have, of course, is the man, Optimus Prime, and he comes with a lot of accessories. His gun, the Matrix, he's got the flying booster, different hands, and he has a G1 head, but I can't figure out what that branchy looking thing is. Now, I'm going to show these inside. I guess these are the inside of the box. I kind of like that, computer generated looking design with the grid. That looks nice. And here are more of the accessories. And I don't know what that branch thing is. He got a basketball, surfboard, and the axe. Pretty sweet. Pretty damn sweet. And here's Prime. And yes, he does look very much like the G1 animation. Pretty good. And the fact that you could change heads is even better. So we're going to get a few views here so we can just kind of get a, maybe a 3D look at him, so to speak, without it being 3D. I'm not that good yet. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. I wish we could see more of the posability, but yeah, it looks all right to me. Yeah, I mean, but ultimately, I'm not into non-transforming Transformers. It's just not my thing. So I'm just reporting it to you as I see it. So the next one we're going to look at is Bombshell. And this Bombshell is basically the Action Master Bombshell. So if you're into Action Masters and you really are an Action Master fan, you might want to pick this one up. And again, that grid artwork on that grid is just, I love that. That's so phenomenal. It's like 3D printed. And he comes with his accessories. He's got the gun and the cant thing that's above his head, the little scarab. And he's got changing fists. And you can take another look at him again. I mean, if you're into something like this, yeah, you should definitely pick these up. They look cool to me. Like I'm gonna give them their props for what they are. They're probably gonna be much larger Action Masters than we got back in the days. And I mean, Super 7, from what I could see, with the design they're making, it's simple, but they do put a lot of paint and care in these figures. I don't see where they look like garbage or anything like that. I've seen the smaller ones. I think the Reaction, I think it's what they called, when I was at Target, and they had the gold Chase Bumblebee, and I was just like, I almost bought it because there was nothing to buy because I can't find anything. But hey, it is what it is. And here he is holding the weapon, and yeah, you're gonna be happy if you're into this line. Now, moving on to Bonsaitron, which is everybody's like always talking about Bonsaitron, and him being one of those Action Masters that people seem to always remember. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's because of his design, But yeah, this is going to be one. I think in a way people might kind of pick this one up, and again, that artwork, I love that. Sorry, every time I see it, I love it. And it comes with that spider weapon, that gun, sword weapon, and extra fist, and the character, the nice giant Decepticon symbol on the front. Oh yeah, man, these are cool. Yeah, it looks like the way the fists go in there, almost like ball jointed, I guess. I'm assuming that. But here's some more pictures of him as we go through real quick. So keep your eyes glued to the screen if you can. Yeah. Yeah, the sculpt is nice. I mean, yeah, you can see he's got forearm articulation. Of course, his shoulder articulation is probably 360. Maybe the head turns. I don't know if it goes up and down. Now, I can't tell if the feet pivot, but they might. But for the most part, he's not just a statue. He's going to have some type of articulation. The points of it, I don't know because I don't collect these. But if you do and you're familiar with this new Ultimates line that they're creating, feel free to chime in the comments. But yeah, I definitely would say, yeah, if you're into this, pick them up. You know what I'm saying? This Bonsaitron is kind of talking to me. And then we got one more, and then we'll wrap it up. And here's the Starscream, or Ghost of Starscream. And this one kind of caught my eye because it almost has that like he's about to fade into dust look. And this might be interesting, especially if you're like a stop motion person. You know, that does, you know, there's that artwork again. Sorry, every time I see this, I have to revel in it because it's just so cool. All right, moving on. Yeah, so he comes with, you know, the Starscream, a second Starscream head, and he comes with a G1 style head and different fists. And yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So you got a lot of accessories. These are decent accessories for non-transforming figures. You know, remind me of the Mega SCF. And from the back here, you see that sparkly, translucent, pearlescent, see-through paint. And that is pretty cool. Now, I'm keeping an eye on this one because I am a Starscream fan myself, you know, and something like this, I might be inclined just to have it tucked away in the corner so I can say, hey, you know, I picked this one up. The price is $55 though. Don't know about that because they don't transform. But 7-inch figure and the way that it's painted, maybe if it goes on sale, I might pick it up. Who knows? And here's him in the fantastic backdrop. So looking at these figures, these are pretty nice figures for what they do. And, you know, I don't want really people to come at me. I don't collect non-transforming Transformers or figurines of that sort, you know, unless it's just the only way you can get that particular character. But in my opinion, I mean, not my opinion, but I know other people are wanting these. And I will not knock these because that Bonsaitron and that Starscream are speaking to me. So what are your thoughts? Are you into Super 7 and any of their line, their Ultimates? Leave them down in the comments below. Again, my name is Super Robot Ed. I want to thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. And have a good evening. And we'll see you soon.